Yo, All-Star JR has been indicted by the feds while on the way to going to get an interview with Vlad TV. That's madness. If you don't know who All-Star JR is, he's the guy that shot NBA YoungBoy's homie Ben 10. They had some altercation in a cafe or a restaurant in Houston last week sometimes, and Ben 10 ended up getting shot. Now, people are saying that Ben 10 and some other people was trying to rob All Star JR. JR disarmed Ben 10 and shot him with his own gun. I don't know that. This is what I'm hearing. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm hearing. There is video footage of it happening. You get me? There is video footage of it happening where you all we can see in the video footage is All Star JR getting roughed up. He looks like they're getting the best of him, but he somehow flipped the situation and came out on top. People was calling him the defense player of the year. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff because he came out on top, even though he was. Let me get into this video. So see this video. I don't really know if you can see. Like I'm gonna pause it a bit. Yeah, wait there. So this guy in the gray here, that's All Star Jr. at the moment. You can see him getting roughed up here. I don't know who this guy in the white t-shirt is. We'll see Ben 10 in a minute. See, look, there's Ben 10 there. I don't know what he's doing, looking, trying to take some jewelry off him. You know what I'm saying? Because All Star JR did admit that Ben 10 took some jewelry off him. He said that he had to go and buy some new jewelry after the incident because Ben 10 took some jewelry from him to the hospital. You get me? Wait, let's go back. You can't really see it. Oh, there it is. Oh. See, look, this is just we're gonna show you. This is All Star Jr. in this gray top here. Yeah, he's getting right now. There's two people on him. There could be more, but what I can see is two people are on him at this point. This was before he started shooting. I don't know if he had his own gun or he took one of their guns, but there's even like there's video footage. We're gonna show you the video footage after, so that's how I know it's him in this color t-shirt because when I show you the video footage after, he's got the same t-shirt on there. And that's Ben 10 there. Ben 10 looks like he's trying to rip something off his arm or I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I'm the speculator. I don't know.
Wow. Wow.
That's all we can see there. So the situation got flipped anyway. The situation got flipped and two people got shot. NBA Ben 10 and Dead End Ron. They're both from NBA Young Boys Clique. They got shot. All Star JR got out of there. Shot two guys, got out of there. You know what I'm saying? After that, he started trolling Ben 10 like crazy, admitting that he done it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Just basically admitting that he done it. Just everybody knows he made a thing called the Ben 10 challenge because when Ben 10 got shot, he was stationary on the floor, just on his back. And All Star JR just done a challenge, like basically saying whoever can do the best Ben 10 impression, I will send them. Was it 10 or 20K? And it went viral. It went viral. Do you know what I'm saying? It went viral. So anyway, yeah, police arrested the feds arrested All Star JR because they put out this footage here. Look, this is him in the same t-shirt. Look, you can see here, see blood on the floor and everything. This is him. Look, it's literally him shooting. There's no way around this. Look, Ben 10 is on the floor at this point after he shot him, and he stood over him. He walked him down. Do you know what I'm saying? He walked him down. Look, he stood over him. You can see the fire from the gun. My man's on the floor, defenseless, and he's just look, he's shooting. But they saying that he was shooting him, went, came back, and shot him some more. This is where it's gonna get messy for All Star JR now because even in the news channel, the police was saying a guy got robbed and the police officer. I'm gonna play the clip of the police officer because the police officer was literally talking like it was a self defense situation for All Star JR. Do you know what I'm saying? But you can't call self defense when you go and come back and stand over and shoot them some more. That's where it gets sticky now. He probably I don't know how he's gonna fight this case. He's gonna plead self-defense, but the argument's gonna be like, well, you went and you still came back and went over him again and shot him some more after you defended yourself. You could have went after that, but you came back and done some more. That's where it's gonna get tricky for him. And the feds have come for him. The feds, not the state, the feds. You know what I'm saying? So this is the clip here. Look, he's got no jewelry on at this point. They probably took it. You can see blood. He's literally stepping in blood on the floor there. Ben 10's on the floor there. He stepped back over him. Ben 10's not even moving. He's just flat on the floor and he's just still shooting. Bro, he stood over him and started shooting him. But look, this is what the police officer said about the situation at the time that happened. So when I first seen this, I thought, oh, okay, they they already understand what's going on with this situation. He can fight this and beat this in self defense, but because he went back and stood over him, now that might be do you know what I'm saying? That might be where it gets sticky for All Star JR.
As multiple people joined in.
They're beating this guy pretty bad. Got him on the ground and beating him pretty good. Sometime during that part of the fight, our victim, who was originally looked like he was being majorly assaulted by several people and getting his chains ripped off, he presents a pistol. We don't know where he got it from, but he got it. Must have had it in his pants the whole time, but he got it out and started shooting randomly.
2 men were hit. One of them is believed to be NBA Ben 10, according to family members.
Yep. So NBA Ben 10. Look, the police, you can hear the police officer saying it there. He can just basically argue that same point, what the police officer saying, I was getting beaten bad, they was taking my jewelry, I started shooting, I defended myself. You know what I'm saying? At that point there, I don't think they'd seen the footage of him come back and stand over Ben 10. That's where it's gonna be a bit, you know what I'm saying? But he hasn't been in the indictment, it's just a felon in possession of a firearm. There's no attempted murder charges, so he might not even be have to stand for them charges. It's probably just the firearm charge. You know what I'm saying? And that won't be too bad. You know what I'm saying? That won't be too bad as facing attempted murder charges.
Both were taken to the hospital and remain in critical condition.
Look, there's dead end run there as well. There's dead end run. He looks in a way as well. He looks fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie. They look like he got did bad. Both of them got did bad.
Investigators say the man who fired the gun, believed to be the robbery victim, ran from the scene and has not been identified.
But that's what I'm saying. All Star JR. I thought, yeah, the way All Star JR was on platforms and on video and on Instagram, just taunting and saying, yo, I stood over you and I done this and whatnot. You're gonna have to go and check it out. There's loads. He's literally claiming that he did it. I thought that the police had already spoke to him and told him, yo, we're not pressing charges against you for this incident here because we understand what happened. You defend. That's what I thought because he was just being so brazen about it and just talking about it like like it was normal. Do you know what I'm saying? Where really you would have just stayed quiet. But he was talking, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe the state, because remember the feds have come and arrested All Star JR. The feds. Maybe the state said we're not gonna put no charges on him, and the feds said no, we're gonna come for him though. And that's what probably happened because the feds come for him on the way to Vlad to have an interview. Now that interview there, he would have been definitely talking about the same situation here. He would have definitely been talking about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Look, Detroit rapper All Star JR charged after Houston restaurant shooting. Feds claim he stood over NBA Ben 10 shooting. Do you know what I'm saying? Look, this is his criminal complaint. In it, it says 1 count, felon in possession of firearm in violation of 18 USC. I don't know what that says. 922 G1 and 924. See, all it is felon in possession of a firearm. He has not been charged for no attempted murder or nothing. So I guess that day, kinda, his name looked Jeremy Christopher Ford, All Star J, aka All Star JR. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's not been charged with nothing, no attempted murder. No attempted murder charges have been filed. You know what I'm saying? Just felon in possession with a firearm. That's not that bad. He go jail. He'll come. You know what I'm saying? That's not that bad. I don't know. Maybe he was just on the internet talking too much about it, and the feds thought, you know what, he's doing too much, man. Let's go and get him, man. Let's go and get him. But you look, this is him here, man. After he got beat up, no jewelry on. They took all his jewelry off him. Got robbed and assaulted. Even the police officer knows he got robbed and assaulted. But look, just stood over him and fired it from close range. NBA Ben 10 is lucky to be alive after this. Being shot like that, stood over at close range. He's lucky to be alive. Look, look, the same Ben 10 ain't got no feeling in his legs. He might be paralyzed. Do you know what I'm saying? Look, feds confirm NBA Ben 10 lost feeling in his legs after the shooting. Hospital staff advised officers that John Doe number 2 had his right index finger amputated due to a gunshot wound and that they were working to repair destroyed arteries in one of John Doe 2's legs. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think John Doe 2 is dead and run. The other guy who got shot, the other one from NBA, because no one's really talking about him. So what I'm seeing here is he's lost the index finger. His index finger's been amputated. And then they're saying John Doe 1, which is Ben 10, is being treated for multiple gunshot wounds. And as of April 1st, April 15th, John Doe 1 did not have sensation in his legs due to injuries sustained during the shooting. So he might be paralyzed. Ben 10 might be paralyzed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, here's pictures of him in hospital though with his click. See OG3 and that there. Yeah, man. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Yeah, Allstar JR was literally on the way to look, was allegedly he was arrested in California, I'm sure it was. Allstar JR was allegedly arrested while on his way to Vlad TV interview for the Ben 10 shooting. So he was about to go on there and talk some more shit. And the feds came and got him. Crazy, man. At least, like I said, man, he's not in there. He's just been booked for felon in possession with a firearm. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad. He can get like free. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's not that bad. I thought they was actually gonna. They have not charged him with no attempted murder or actually discharging a firearm, just possession of it. So he could probably get bail. You never know. Let me know what you lot think about the situation, though, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. A UK brother doing some US content, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm tapped in with that as well. Holla though, I'm out. Zed's World.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.